Hello everyone. Today we would be understanding global injunction, a cross-border legal remedy. An injunction is generally a court order requiring a party to do or refrain from doing a specific act. However, when an injunction has an extraterritorial effect and which is enforceable across multiple jurisdictions, then it becomes a global injunction. It is applied internationally, often in the case of intellectual property or tech-related disputes. Therefore, global injunction is a legal remedy issued by a court which restricts or compels actions beyond its national borders. Global injunction is awarded in cases where the subject matter involves the intellectual property rights, online content, and multinational companies. These are generally enforced through geo-blocking. The history of global injunction can be traced back to 1980s. In a case, Playboy Enterprises Inc. versus Chuckleberry Publishing Inc., the USA court directed the Italian publisher to either shut down its internet site completely or refrain from accepting any new subscription from customers residing in US. In recent years, the scope of global injunctions have widened further. We can take an example of a case, Google versus Accustack, wherein Canadian court in 2018 ordered Google to delist all websites associated with the company, namely DataLink, that had stolen trade secrets from Accustack. In India, the concept of global injunction is relatively new. We have very few cases which have injected having a global ramification. In a case, YouTube versus Geeta Shroff in 2018, single judge bench of Delhi High Court ordered removal of offensive post from the Indian domain. However, it was not ordered to be removed from global platform due to some technical reasons. In another case, in 2019, Swami Ramdev versus Facebook, the court directed Facebook, that is the defendant platform, to take down, remove, and block all the videos and links which contained defamatory material and that has been uploaded from the IP addresses within India on a global basis. Enforcement of global injunction is not as easy as it seems. It is often constrained by numerous conflicts. First one is jurisdictional conflict arising out of the sovereignty of national court, as no national court is able to assert its jurisdiction over the territory of another country. Global injunction has resulted in restriction over free flow of information on internet. That's why there are concerns being raised regarding the restrictions on the freedom of speech. Third, there is a conflict of laws between the countries over the same subject. One law may be a crime in one country, but may not be the crime in another country. In order to make global injunction more effective, it is necessary to take certain steps by all the nations of the world. This should be started with enhanced legal cooperation across all the members of international organizations. Secondly, there should be harmonization of digital laws. Thirdly, respect for fundamental rights should be observed while enforcing injunctions. Now, we have understood that Global injunctions are powerful but controversial, and there is need to strike a balance between enforcement of global injunction and the fundamental rights of the individual. In order to make global injunction more effective, collaborative legal frameworks are required, which would be the future of global injunction. This is all about global injunction. We would continue further with our series on injunctions. This series would be continued further to explain important aspects of injunction. This would be helpful to all the individuals, including professional in legal fields. Do continue to watch our series and share your feedback by way of comment. If found helpful, please like and share as much as possible and subscribe.